This brother right here is the reason why I feel like one of the luckiest people on earth. I done had many ringside seats of his scraps growing up, fighting. Not number 4 boxer in the world, soon to be number 1. When you decided to start taking it serious, Regis?
Really when I moved here, dog. I mean, you know, like you said, I grew up fighting. That's just how it was. I grew up fighting, always fighting and stuff like that. And really, the storm was like, you know, a blessing in disguise for me, because after the storm hit, I moved to Houston. I moved all around like 13 different times, but you know, I finally settled in Houston.
Pops got in the military?
Huh?
You got in the military? 13 different times.
I moved around. I was just moving all around. Man, I mean, we was, you know, had to find housing and all that. We didn't know where we wanted to go. I moved back to Slidell, moved to Mississippi, moved here, you know, and then I finally, you know, settled here or whatever. My mom and them went to Atlanta. But anyways, so I was just moving all around, and I know I wanted to box. Cause I was in Slidell. Like I really started boxing when I went to 3-5. I went to 3-5 for 2 years before the storm. And then so over there we'll get the gloves and all that. And then I was just whooping dudes. Every week I'm whooping dudes. You know, cause I played football and all the football players used to get in the gloves. And like I started getting them and I was just whooping dudes. Every week we did it like every Friday and I was just whooping them every week. And then one Friday the football coach came in there, he saw me and he was like, he put after the fight, he put me to the side, he was like, say bro, like, you need to quit football and box. So that's what I did. Next day, I was like, I quit. I turned it off my EQ. I quit. And you know, I wanted to take it serious. And then after that, I went to the gym that next week and I started training at a gym, I think Uptown or something like that in New Orleans. But then my grades started slipping, so my mama took me out. So then when the summer hit, that's when I really started. Like that's when I really started training every day. That was all I did, train every day. And then, you know, Hurricane Katrina hit, so it took me, you know, that took like a little while to get back into it. And then I finally got to Houston, settled here in Houston, and then I went to the gym, and then I just took it serious ever since then.
You ever think boxing would be a sport in high school?
Nah, it used to be.
Yeah?
Yeah, it used to be, yeah. It used to be, it's not no more though. It's too dangerous. It was probably in, I think they still kind of do it up north, or they just banned it or something like that. But it was more up north. But it used to be a sport. I don't know the time frame, but I know it did used to be a sport.
For like a long period of time or not?
Yeah, yeah. Boxing was a sport in high school.
Why you think they're not gonna bring it back?
Too dangerous. It's too dangerous. I think they need it, but I think it should, you know, be like that. But it's too dangerous. It's not. People don't realize like how hard boxing is. Like it's just too hard. Like to bring it ain't like you don't play boxing. You know what I mean? Like you can really die. You can really die in the ring. It ain't like no football, basketball where you can play it. Like you fighting against another dude that's trying to knock your head off. So you know, if you don't take it serious, you can get hurt like bad. Like, you know, in basketball, you don't take it serious. All right, you get cut off the team. You know, you get shot, you get bad, you get dunked on, something like that. But you know, you don't take it serious. Boxing, you get hurt bad. You can break your face. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't think it'll be a high school.
I feel like a lot of people in New Orleans missed out because, you know, me and you played at the playground together, played basketball. Regis got a million left in some perimeter deal, y'all ain't know. Pretty nice with the basketball. But so I really got to hang around you more than a lot of people growing up. So I saw you middle of basketball practice, you tapping out on the side. You know, plenty of times practicing outside. So elementary school, I saw you tapping out all the time. So, but a lot of people didn't get to see that. Like people got to see me play basketball, see other people play basketball. Now a lot of people in New Orleans got to see that. So I really hope they bring it back. Try something. What about college? You ever think of getting college?
I mean, I know they got it in the military. They got like the army and stuff. They do it and all that. But as far as, I don't know. I hope they do. I think it's good for the kids. You know, they got a lot of bullying and all that going on right now. And people put them in karate, but that really don't work. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people
get beat up even more.
Because they going with that false confidence, thinking they can kick somebody, they get punched, and then they get whooped. You know what I mean? So, I think, you know, a lot of kids should take it, but you know, it's dangerous. You know what I mean? But when you at that level, you know, you got two kids hitting each other, it's not that dangerous. It get real dangerous when it's men. You know what I mean? You man strip, you hit another man hitting you. That's a little different. But when you got kids, I think, you know, like. It teach them a lot of stuff. It taught me a lot of stuff. Discipline and no excuses, you know, like just a whole lot of stuff that, you know, if I didn't box, like, I'll be, like, in the next 10 years, I'll be rich no matter what. Like, if I swung another, that's what I'm saying, if I swung another punch, or if I stopped right now, I know, because I just know how life is, I just don't give no excuses for nothing. Like, I know what I can do, you know what I mean? I know how to work hard, and boxing taught me that, you know what I mean? I didn't know that before boxing.
It's funny, because, like, most people I think about getting in fights in high schools with bullies. Like, I never remember you bullying nobody. If anything, you was one of the nicest people, you know, still to this day. But you, a lot of boxers you met, are they bullied? Did they grow up as bullies? Or
not a lot of fighters, really, it's the opposite. They got bullied. Like, that's the crazy thing about it. A lot of fighters got bullied and stuff, and then they start, you know, learning how to throw their hands. And, you know, it's a dude named Nonito Danel, and he said he used to get bullied. He Filipino dude, he was a beast. Yeah. So I think it's just that it's a way the opposite around. You know, like I don't believe in that bully stuff. You know, it's gonna happen forever. You know, it's inevitable. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's kids, and you know, when they young, you're in elementary, middle, high school, they mean. You know what I mean? So it's just gonna happen. But I just think people need to teach their kids just to be tough. That's it. You know, it's a lot of soft kids. Like I don't know, like how like we live in Houston now, but like how we grew up in New Orleans, it wasn't like that. You know, like it wasn't like bullying like they got today. You know what I mean? Like to me, I just don't think like they. But
I know my mom raised me not to get bullied, because I remember I got somebody tried to take my basketball, and my mom was like, "Don't come back inside till you get your basketball back. Go fight them, go smack them." You know, Dad sent me to school to get suspended for somebody playing on me. Catch him, like, you know, I'm gonna pick you up at 12, we'll beat his ass.
That's how it is. No, I remember my dad when I was young. I was about, I think 10 years old, and I was outside playing ball or whatever, and they had some like dudes, they were like 15, 16, it was like 4 or 5 of them, and they bust my nose and just throwing the ball at my face.
You used to shoot in front of your door?
Oh, it was over there, but a little down the street though. And so they tried to beat me up or whatever. I went back home crying, my nose busted. It was like 15, 16, you know that's a big difference. You ain't 10 to 16, that's a big ass difference, you know what I mean? So, you know, my dad, I went back home like crying, telling my daddy like, no, go back out there. Like, I'm 10 years old.
Regis came out there with the left hand set.
I'm crying. You know, I went back, but you know, they was gone at that time. But he set me back out. He just looked out the door, like, just see what's going on. That was it.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
Why you think your knockout percentage is higher than
other boxers? I got power. I know I got power. You know, in boxing, like, you know, y'all probably don't know too much about boxing, but it's God given.
That's my brother.
It's God given. Yeah, it's God given. You know, like it's some people born with it, some people not. You know, but I know what's different with me. I'm not in love with my power. You know, a lot of dudes they in love with their power and they go for that one punch all day long. But me, I work on like my boxing. Like I really work on like trying to be good at boxing instead of just being a one punch knockout artist. You know what I mean? Like if you look at like one of my favorite fighters is Tyson. If you look at him when he was younger, he had everything. And people thought he just was a knockout artist like one punch. But if you look, he was fat. He was 225 pounds and he was fast like a welterweight. And he had defense. You couldn't even hit dude. You know what I mean? He started going that one punch stuff when he got later in his career. That's when he started like losing and stuff like that. But when he was young, you couldn't even touch him. Like he had good feet. He had good head movement. He was fast. He was quick. He had everything, dog. You know.
And he had the power to get it.
That's what I'm saying. And he had that power. You know? So he was like a total package.
You think it's harder for like low-key boxers like Evander Holyfield who don't have like a real rambunctious personality to really be like a household name?
Alright, it's two ways you can make it, right? Either you could be real excited, because Holyfield, you saying Holyfield, but he made $500 million in his boxing.
For sure.
Holyfield made $500 million. So as far as getting that big money, it's two ways you can get it. You could be real excited, like Pacquiao, or you could be like Floyd. Will make people want to see you lose. So it's two ways to go. You know, you gotta be either one. A lot of people don't have too much power and they can box real good. If you do that, you gotta go start talking. You gotta go putting your name out there. But I know I got exciting style, but I start talking too. Like that's just me. That's just how I am. I be talking I be talking shit now. You know what I mean? Because I feel like dudes gotta fight me.
You feel like that helps you? Do you feel like the talking helps you towards the fight, or is that just something to add it on?
I just be saying what I feel.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not even like I'm trying to talk or nothing. Like, it's just me. You know what I mean? Like I know Floyd. I don't know him personally like that, but I know enough. I'm like, he really not like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, he talk to build the fight. But he really, he don't be talking like that. But Adrian Brown on the other side, he really like that.
Right.
Like, people think, a lot of dudes, because I've been around him. I don't know him personally, but I've been around him a lot. And people like think like, oh, he just trying to be like Floyd, but it's like, dog, like that's that dude. Like, if this dude was anything else, if he was in this room, he'll be loud right now. That's him. That's just how he is.
Yeah.
He ain't acting. You know what I mean? So, you gotta respect him for just being real. He himself. You know what I mean? Like, and that same thing with me. Like, I'm just being real. If I do interviews and shit, like, I'm saying what I feel. That's it. If I feel a dude scared of me, if I can whoop a dude, I'ma say it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna hush about it.
So tell me this. So starting off from transitioning from amateur to beginning of your professional career, now you're number 4 in the world. Do you see more fear in your opponent's eye as your reputation climbs?
So far, I don't know, bro. Like, I'm probably so. I mean, I just go out there and do my thing. You know what I mean? I don't even be worried about none of that. I just do my thing. It's actually, well, I'm not gonna say amateurs is harder, but the thing is, in amateurs you gotta fight. In pros, you don't have to fight people. That's the crazy thing about it. It's weird, but in pros, like, you got managers and it's a business. So it's like they can pick the fight. That's why it's kind of hard for me to get stuff right now.
Right.
Like, their managers don't have to take fights.
Right.
But in amateurs, you got a tournament, you want to win a tournament, you want to get a belt, you got to fight everybody. You got to go through it. You know what I mean? It's a elimination and stuff like that. But in pros, it's a business. So you don't really, you don't really have to fight people.
What makes a good promoter? Cause like just me. Like, when I think of boxing promoters, I just happen to think of Don King. Like, who's some other good promoters? Or what makes a good boxing promoter?
Of course, a lot of TV exposure. Promoting, just trying to promote. Like, right now, it's crazy. Like, my promoter is Lou DeBella. He one of all the big fights. He one of the best in the game right now. They got Bob Arum. He been out forever. Him basically, like, back in the day, him and Don King was neck and neck with each other. They had all the good fighters. Bob Arum and Don King. Don King kind of, I don't know what he's doing right now. I don't know what's up with Don King right now. But he got old money. Yeah, he got old money. He don't need no. He old too. He got big. He still got fighters, of course, but and they got Al Heyman, they got Floyd and them out on Mayweather Promotions. They got De La Hoya. So it's just so many. But how you just get up there, most of the time you get that one good fighter and you just promote him. That's it. You just put him out there. Yeah. As far as I know, the business. I mean, I'm a fighter. I don't know the business too much, but as far as the business side, I know that's.
As far as the grind, like take us through like a Sunday through Sunday grind.
Right, leading up to
it's long, dog. Sunday's the only day I don't.
Just like a snapshot, like just a gist of like, a gist of like what's your week, regular week.
All right. Mondays. I mean, when I'm in, all right. So right now I'm training every day. I train like 1 time a day because I got a fight coming up. I still go to the gym every day just to be ready. You know what I mean? They might call me anytime, but. As far as when I'm in training camp, that's when I pick it up 3 times a day.
Okay. And how long out before a fight do you start the training camp?
About 2 months.
2 months.
About 8 weeks. Yeah, 8 or 9 weeks sometimes. Sometimes you don't want it too long because when you might burn out. Like because it's like I said, it's hard. It's hard work. Like when I'm in training camp, it's like this. My day like that.
Well, send us through a week. That's what I want to hear.
Yeah, send us through the training camp day.
All right, I get up. I get up about 8 o'clock or something like that. Get to the gym about 9. That's the boxing gym. After I go to strength and conditioning training, do that for another hour and a half or whatever. I go home. I live on nap, so I gotta take a nap. Most time I try to eat, take a nap. I gotta get right back up. I gotta go back to the gym downtown. Then after that, I gotta go run. So that's 4 different times right there. And Tuesday we go run at the track, go to the gym. After I go swimming.
Okay.
That's a Tuesday. Okay. And then I still got I go to the other gym at nighttime, like around 8 o'clock. Wednesday, same thing as Monday. The Mondays and Wednesdays the same, Tuesday and Thursday the same. Friday is kind of the easiest day because we just spar on Friday. And Saturday we go do sprints.
Okay.
But it's like, just to make it quick. Make it quick, right quick. But it's non-stop.
Yeah.